Hey guys, what's up? Good morning. I had a very interesting experience yesterday. I like to post daddy stories, you know me. And this one was weird. The idea was we were going to visit a friend to just, hey, we haven't seen each other for a very long time. She lives close to a beach. And me, my wife, and with two kids, we decided to go in that direction. We arrived there and everything. And when we called her that, hey, we're already here, we're gonna go to the beach, we can hear in the background that the kid is saying, I don't wanna go to the beach. And we told, hey, don't worry about it. We just go to the beach 1 hour and then we will go to the little town and we will meet, right? Seems simple. The kid was 3. I'm okay. Everything is nice. So we were at the beach, maybe 1 hour or less, and we decided to go to the town. We thought, while we're going to walk, we're going to a middle point. We saw an ice cream place. My kids were like, hey, Papa, can we get some ice cream? I said, sure, we can wait for the people over here. Very good. And we just sit there. I eat my vanilla ice cream. The kids have their ice cream. Seems like a beautiful start. And then suddenly, I hear a WhatsApp from my mom. We're coming, 10 minutes. Calm down. And while she's saying that, well, not the part, but the kid was screaming like crazy. I was like, what the heck was that? And I keep seeing that more and more. Parents going crazy, plus COVID back in the day. It's like something clicks in certain kids' brain. I don't know what it is. We're just chilling, eating the ice cream, and I see her arrive. Amen. She had the kid like this, holding her the kid here. Dum, 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 dum. Bam! I've never seen that before. That somebody hit a kid so soft in a hard manner. In a hard manner. Bam! I was like, what the heck was that? Everybody was looking crazy like, you okay? And it shocked me because I was like, you're not supposed to treat a kid like that late. And you'll understand what I mean by that. And then the baby was crying. Beatrice says, do you want me to help? No, no, no. I can do it myself. It's okay. It's that he hit me. He hit me. I'm like, I didn't say I just kept my mouth shut. I was just observing. But my wife was like, what do you mean? Look at this on my forehead. A few days ago, he hit me with something. I had to get 7 stitches. I'm like, what? Why would your baby hit you with something? You're the mom. How would a baby could love you so much and hate you so? There's something weird. Maybe you suck at being a mom. We don't say that. And I was just chilling, listening, see her talking. I just wanted to drink a little water. And she starts crying. But yeah, I never cry. And I'm like, you can't say you never cry and cry. And that's a phrase you always say when my wife calls you on the phone. It's stupid. It's weird. I was like, maybe you're not a stable person, right? And I started went to talk to her own kid. Do you want the ice cream? Which one do you want? Do you want the strawberry? Do you want this one? This, bada bing, bada boom. And it really confused me that I was like, you're even stressing me. And I'm sure that if I told her that at that moment, she might say, well, that's the way I talk. I would say, yeah, that's why you have a messed up baby. But I can't say that because it will inflate. I just observed. And then my wife suddenly, at the moment when everything calmed down a little, the kid was still crying. When my wife touched the kid on the arm, hey, are you okay? Do you want to eat some ice cream? The kid was like, wah. When the official mother started doing something again, more, the mom decided to lift him up, hold him a little, and it was like, don't you guys see the more love you're giving the kid at that specific moment, he's crying more? Because for him, it's like at least I have control over that situation. Because when mommy taught me, it's so pressure. Do you want this? But what do you want? I told you if you do that, I'm gonna give you a gift. But I'm like, you shouldn't talk to a kid like that, because you don't talk to your friends like that. Your friends is you say a quote and you wait for a response. If you treat a kid like a kid, maybe something that's wrong. If it's such an active and intelligent kid, try to teach him like an adult. Just not in the what he's allowed to do, but how he has to respond. And I was like, you guys suck at that a little. My wife was just trying to help. But then I explained to her, we have our sign language, we have with her eyes like, hey, this. And she gets what I see. That's our strategy. You perform, the other one watch, or vice versa. Always teamwork. We never contradict each other, but we do test the grounds to see what do we see. Anyway, there comes a point where we're like, you know what can we do now? And we were talking about after that to go to a park. Again, it started. We're going to. Do you want to go to the park? Bada bing, bada bam, bada boom. And I'm like, what are you guys doing? I just stood up. Hey, okay, come kids. We're gonna go to the park. I said, hey, dude. Okay, let's go. Come on, let's go outside. And the kid looked at me like, oh, we're gonna go. Okay. The kid walked with us immediately. It's not that you don't have to tell the kid what he wants, but you can't ask them everything. It's your party. They will follow you. Sometimes you need to ignore, you need to lead, because you know what's better, unless the kid makes a good point. And we just walked, we talked, I was having a conversation, and then the kid suddenly asked me stuff. I said, what do you mean? And I gave him my full attention. And I kept looking. Didn't say anything, maybe like 10 seconds, keep looking at him. The kid looked at me up there. Yeah, but this. I said, oh, really? I didn't know that. Thanks for letting me know. And we kept on walking. It's like, give them that. Give them a value. They're not just a cute kid and that's it. You need to give them value. We were walking. We found the park. Everybody sit, bada bing, bada boom. And then they were playing. I have two kids. They were playing together and everything. And there was a point that he had like a weird statue, plastic statue, and he kept throwing it in the air. But if he threw it in a direction from behind, it might land behind the wall. And I was like, oh, okay, if that lands there and it's one of those baby that cries that he can't reach it, it's gonna be a problem, right? And the mother, the only thing she says, don't throw it, don't throw it, don't. I'm like, woman, what are you doing? I just walked over there. My son was always at the same time playing with him at that specific moment with a toys of his. And I told them, hey, if you throw this in the air, you cannot grab it. You cannot climb over this wall, right? Both of them looked at me like, no. Are you sure? Because if you throw it and it lands there, I'm not going to pick it up. And it's like, right now, I'm not going to pick it up. I looked at my son, are you going to pick it up? He says, no. I said, well, then, instead of pointing where they have to go, I just walked over there, so a little more in the middle of the park. Do this over here. And you can see them laughing, like, he's doing the stupid thing that we are doing. And that's my strategy. If a kid thinks that Papa can be like you or like the things that I do, then maybe I want to copy Papa later, right? A lot of people don't understand that. I remember when I was a kid, when any adult did something that I like, I felt so validated. And a lot of parents don't do that. Don't do that. The kid was super happy with us, super chill. When we went from the park to another park, because we need to go find this lady's husband, the kid came immediately within 1 hour. He wanted to hold my hand to go back to the other park. And I was like, damn people, come on, this is so freaking easy. The kid is not an aggressive kid. The kid, your way of thinking is destroying the kid. And I told her, why don't you, because she also told us before when she was walking to us to the ice cream place, The kid was doing so many crazy things, like what, running across the street. She was a super fat lady, so she couldn't even reach the kid. An old man held the kid and screaming, "What the F are you doing? Calm down, it's your mom." And the kid suddenly stopped, no more raging. And it lasted for 50 minutes until he realized the old man isn't there anymore. Certain people might say that's trauma. That's not traumatizing. That's waking the kid up. The problem is certain mom says the word no so much, the kid gets used to the no, and then she starts raging. She told me, yeah, my kid first hit me with the hand, then with the punch, and then he starts smacking his head on the floor. I'm like, maybe you should have stopped him the moment he hit you with the hand one time. Simple. You should have stopped him way before. You can't do it later, because if you do it later when it's 3 or 4, it's already built, designed in the brain. You failed the system. And the fact that you took your kid to psychologists and everything, now everybody is looking at you. So if you do that, they're gonna say you're traumatizing the kid. It happens to me too. But I told the psychologist, are you freaking kidding me? Let my kid do, and later I can change him? My kid was already hard to reach with autism. Now you want me to let him do something that I don't understand, and later we're gonna educate him? What you wanna do then later? Medicate him? Hey man, you see how it is? Sometimes it's like, I think there are kids that do need the medicine. I do. I'm not saying they don't exist. But it's so generalized because there are certain bad parents, and now you want to include all the kids in there. And I'm like, I don't want to be part of that. And a lot of people keep asking me, why do kids like to hang around you in the way they actually listen to you? I'm like, because I actually listen to them and I don't put words in their mouth. That's a you problem. Because if you talk to that kid the same way you go talk to a new stranger you meet on the street, you know how they're gonna respond to you. Yo, let me talk. Right? But you see the kid as a stupid person and you keep putting words in their mouth. And if the kid is intelligent enough to think that also, he might punch you, because it's like, stop treating me like an idiot. It's a you problem. And that's just what I want to teach you guys, or give you guys as hint to what you should avoid as a kid. Anyway, I think that's it for the video. Let me know what you guys think about the whole situation. Life is good, it's interesting, and I hope you guys also have a good day. And by the way, one more thing. Wait, one more thing. I told her about this a little. The only thing that she keeps saying, yes, my husband told me that too, but my husband has this strategy and this and this and that. It says, oh, so you guys don't agree? It says, no, he wants me to do one thing and I want to do one thing. And I'm like, yeah, but how do you solve it then? And she explained to me that her husband is super nice and explodes once in a while. I'm like, okay, but then you have to do that too. You can't have a disagreement in front of the kid. Never have a disagreement. Me and my wife, we never disagree in front of the kids. When one says one word, that's boss. When one kid says, can we go to Tibidabo? And mom says yes, immediately they run over here in this bedroom. Papa, can we go to Tibidabo? Because they know both have to agree. And if someone take advantage of that, oh wait, mama said, wait. Well, if mama said that, that's it. We are faithful in that way of thinking. So people, if you have a wife, girlfriend, or whatever, hey, woman, husband, bam, or whatever, gay, and it doesn't matter. Be consistent, and they should see you as a stable pillar. One stable pillar. If you can't do that, hey man, trust me, you're gonna have a unique issue. And now with COVID, with all these issues and that's happened, that people lost money or job changes, amen, I know it's hard, but for the future of your kid, you have to invest something for the future. Because trust me, if you don't handle it early, it will handle you early. It's not going to be good for you. That is just what I wanted to say.